That doggone dog's stealing my keys. That's why. Yep. Polterpup is back one last time, and you gotta track him down to get that key. We're back, ladies and gents, for episode number 31 of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, as we're about to continue through some more of this game, since in the last episode we completed the Secret Mines bonus mission by clearing out that, of course, bonus level where we took care of all the ghosts that were needed to do in the Secret Mine. But overall, I got a much better ranking score than I was expecting going into this. I got 3 3-stars and 2 2-stars. So I'd say, for getting 3 of the levels 100% completed, that's a good trade-off. And honestly, I did way better than I thought I was going to for this one. But now that we're done with the Secret Mine, this now leads us into World 5. Welcome to the Treacherous Mansion. Easily the scariest mansion of the bunch that we have to deal with. And I'm not fooling anybody. Anyone that has gone through this mansion probably knows how difficult some of its missions are. So we're going to be in for a wild ride with this one. So, to start this journey off, we're going to begin in E-1, Front Door Key. The paranormal activity in this mansion is completely off the charts. Stay on your toes and start looking for the Dark Moon piece. Luigi, the final Dark Moon piece appears to be located here, in the Treacherous Mansion. But I'm reading the highest levels of paranormal activity ever recorded in the history of forever. No paranormal researcher worth their salt would go near the place. Yep, going in there is an absolutely terrible idea. For me. You, on the other hand, well, you don't really have a choice. You're the only one who can recover that final Dark Moon piece. But don't despair, son. Look on the bright side. You have a pretty bushy mustache. Sorry, I'm not good at pep talks. Anywho, this here is the front door key for the Treacherous Mansion. It'll make getting into the mansion a whole lot easier, so don't go losing it. I tried to pinpoint the Dark Moon piece, but there's just too much paranormal interference in there. You'll have to look for it the old-fashioned way. Good luck, Luigi. You're gonna need it. Alright, here we go. Luigi. Oh boy. Here we go. E-1, front door key. To say that I'm a little scared of this mansion because of how difficult it's going to be would be an understatement. So, let's go ahead and get started because, oh boy, this one's going to be a pretty brutal one to go through. Especially by comparison to the other mansions that we've gone through so far. You thought the Secret Mine was bad? Oh, you've seen nothing compared to this one. Here we are. The Treacherous Mansion. And my man, you almost fell to your death. Now's not the time for this. Alright, here we go. Crap. Okay, let's try to carefully get over here. All the way to the other side. Alright. One last tight road to go through. Phew, Luigi, you barely made it. But if you think we're going to be able to get into the Treacherous Mansion, well, you're wrong. Why? Well, because of one reason. That doggone dog's stealing my keys. That's why. Yep. Polterpup is back one last time, and you gotta track him down to get that key.
Bad doggy.
Yep. You have to chase that down dog again. So now we have to go over here. got damaged immediately. Are you serious? That's dumb. Pressing that L button was not necessary. I realized that. Because it's a cutscene, but whatever, you know. What the hell are you doing? Luigi literally just ran to that thing like... Are you kidding me? Luigi, you can't be more stupid than what just happened there. Are you kidding me? Okay, we gotta deal with these strong greenies. Oh, I just barely was able to get that guy. Gosh, freaking darn it. You know what, let's take care of these strong greenies. I got no time to waste. Come on, you cannot be serious. There's even a strong slammer here. Oh, I'm not dealing with this. You two are coming with me. You two are coming with me, whether you like it or not. I got that greedy, so now time to get the slammer too. I'm not letting you get away with this. Wait for the right timing. See? Always worth it to wait for the right timing before you can move on, you know? Alright, now that we're done with that, we gotta now move over here. And actually, because this gate is a little tricky, I might as well go over here. Let's get through! Alright. Here are the next area. And what we need to do is grab this silk... Okay, not that. What I was meaning to do is grab the silk sack so we can get back over to the lit torch. And there's a reason. Oh! Some sweet gold. Okay, but no, in all seriousness, the reason that we need this is because we need to light these torches. And there we go. All the torches are lit. But we're not quite done yet. We gotta deal with the battle with a knight. Yep, we gotta deal with this knight. Thankfully, this guy's not that tough. All you have to do is actually do this. And as you're trying to capture this guy here, the other knight is gonna come to life. Oh crap, I did that way too fast. Okay. I actually need a way for you. There we go. See? Always pays to pay attention, because you never know when you're going to end up screwing up like that. This is a little bit too risky. I actually somehow got it. Don't understand how, but I'll take it. No, you're coming with me, you little coin. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we can now move forth, I think. Alright, so let's move forth. Alright, so here we are. Oh, well, I just went the incorrect way. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, let me see something. Okay, so I was correct the first time. Yeah, it is over here. Okay, I'm not tripping. Alright. We got some more strong greenies, and unfortunately, there's a sneaker in here, I think, so... Aha, got you. Ooh, I got all of them at the same time, buddy. I was just barely able to get it. I have no clue how I did that, but that's actually crazy that I did. Let's go ahead and turn up the bulb. Bam! And boom! There's our first boo. Arf, arf. Grrr. Better run away from Bulldog. Too bad I'm not scared of you. Okay, where are you? Oh, gosh darn it. Where did that last one go? There we go. Aha! There we go, finally found you. Okay. What's that? Well, to be fair, it was because I was not far enough, so... Okay, let's get you a little bit further this time. Ah! Jesus! Dude over here getting pummeled! Yeah, you're so dead. You're so dead. I'm sorry, but you're dead. You're dead. Hasta la vista, boo! Holy goodness. Oh, wait a second. Wait, can I not grab that? Okay, I was actually wrong. Alright, so you need to launch it over here. And there's our first diamond gem, which are the gems that we have to look for in this area. So yeah, we got some diamonds to collect. That's cool. Alright, so go right, over here, right. Alright, over here, we got a silk sack. And we need to fit this up with some fire. And the reason is because we need to burn down this wall. This is where the second diamond is located in. Pretty funny, eh? And now that we're done with that, we can now head over here. And immediately, this is where the third diamond is located in. I know, already a few seconds in, and already we got 3 diamonds. Now, in order to get over to the next area, it's actually fastest that we go down the wrong way. So let's go over here. The reason for that is because we need to actually follow the dodge trail for real this time now. In case you're curious, this is where it leads to. Here we are, the dungeon cells. But before we do anything, first, I want to get this bone. And secondly, I think there is something hiding in the barrels, I believe. Aha! There it is. So this enemy here, this is a strong hider. They're exclusive only to this area and nowhere else in the game. So... here we go! Alright, we got our first strong hider, so that's nice. And now that we're done with that, we can now move forth. So the next thing that we have to do is to actually go over to this final cell here. The reason is because we need to pull this tasso. Okay, I was meaning to pull the tasso, but okay. Anyway, the reasoning for this is because we need to actually shine the Darklight device here so that we can get this bomb to explode the wall. And that allows us to get over to this barrel, because this is where the Polter Pup is finally going to be catchable. So let's go ahead and catch this mutt. And there we go! And the key immediately too! Nice! Oh, nice! I got the goal before it was too late. I actually got it just before the call too. Let's go. Bravo, Luigi. Someone needs to put a leash on that blasted pup, Pooch. You're pretty far from the mansion's entrance now. It'll be faster for me to bring you back here and then send you to the entrance. Hold on. Alright, well, that takes care of the first mission right away. I took a bit of damage, but it's not as bad as I thought, so it's cool. Oh! Alright, how well did we do? 10 minutes? Oh, 15 health loss. Oh, that's not bad at all. That was a 2-star? I was fully expecting that to be a 3-star, but apparently it's not. Okay, a bit weird that it's not a 3-star rank. I was fully expecting that to actually be a 3-star, but apparently it's not. A bit weird that it's not a 3-star. Maybe it's because of the fact that I did get damage, and so they forced me to not get damage or something? I don't know. But whatever. The good news is that we were able to clear the level, so... Welcome back, youngster. Nice work hunting down that front door key. That dog really took you for a walk. Alright, now we can go ahead and get this Pooch as well as that new ghost in there. There's the new diamonds we just collected. There's finally Poochie that we finally got. And there's the strong hider, as well as that new boo that we just collected. Okay, we're halfway there. We're just about 4,000 or so gold away, so it's not that bad. Ha! Gotcha now, you spooky mutt! I made some adjustments to the capture mechanism so he couldn't escape this time. Although you didn't encounter as many ghosts as I thought you would. However, that was just the basement of the treacherous mansion. Who knows what the rest of the place has in store for you. The mansion looks a lot creepier than the last time I saw it. I wonder who's been redecorating. Anywho, I'll adjust the pixelizer to send you into the mansion's entrance. In the meantime, why don't you do some training in the Scare-Scraper? You'll need to keep training your skills sharp to make it through the treacherous mansion. I'll figure that out later, egad. Oh, we'll figure that out later. That's our first 2-star. Alright, this leads us to E-2, but we're not heading over there yet, as we first have to go over to Egad's vault. And that's because we need to take a look at some of the new stuff we collected. Firstly, the boo canister. There is 19 boos in here now, and you may notice that the frame was kind of slow. So, yeah, expect this to get a lot slower from here on out. Secondly, there was the 3 new diamonds we just collected. And then, lastly, I want to check into the ghost canister real fast. First of all, we got this new ghost, Strong Hider. Now that these ghosts have been augmented by the crystals, capturing them is even trickier. It's best to wait until they show themselves to stun them. Fun fact! This is the only time the hiders are ever given a variant. It's only just this variant and nothing else. Which I find really weird because you would think that these hiders would have gotten at least some boss variant of themselves exclusive to the Scare-Scraper, but for some reason they don't, which is very, very weird if I'm going to be honest. I don't quite understand why they didn't decide to give the hiders some variants. Maybe they just thought that boss hiders would be a bit too difficult or something? I don't know. Anyway, here is the Pooch. Question mark, question mark, question mark. can't come up with a name for this mischievous, adorable polterpup yet. He's caused us a whole mess of trouble, but I think the playful Tick just wants someone to take him in. So this is the actual polterpup, because he has a red collar on, not the ones that we got in the Scare Scraper way earlier in the series, because those are completely different polterpups. Because if you remember, those that we collected from the Scare Scraper had blue collars. They were exclusive only to the Scare Scraper and nowhere else, including the big variant, which is exclusively found in there too. So, yeah, not the same thing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, but be prepared for a long ride, because we're about to be in for a whole snooze fest of stuff in this episode. Oh boy, we're going to be in for a long road with these next couple of missions. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time for the next episode. So until next time, guys, bye.